Hi everyone, I'm Teacher Hidayah of Genius Young Minds, where we help your child score in math within a very short period of time. You're watching Score PSLE Math videos with me. Today, I'm going to share with you one of the must-know PSLE problem-sum math concepts. It's good for the P6 and P5 students. Okay, this is concept number 7. For concept number 7, it is repeated identity concept. Okay, so repeated identity concept, there are keywords and clues to tell us that it is this concept. So what are the clues? Okay, so I'm going to go through this question and then we'll identify the clues or the keywords together and then link it to the repeated identity concept. Okay, so Bob has twice as many game cards as Ali and thrice as many game cards as Louis. Louis has 96 game cards. Find the average number of game cards each boy has. So you have this question, alright? It looks straightforward and your child will straight away usually attempt this question by drawing out models. And then they will be stunned, or they will stop because they do not know how many units does Bob have, because in this question Bob is repeated. Okay, Bob has twice as many game cards as Ali, so you know that twice means 2 units, so this belongs to Bob. Okay, as many game cards as Ali, so Ali is 1 unit. Alright, after the magic phrase as many as, okay, the person after that phrase will always have 1 unit. Okay, and 3 times, we are still talking about Bob. Okay, Bob has this much as Ali and 3 times, so 3 times is 3 units. So this is Bob again. Okay, as many cards, so again the magic phrase as Louis, so Louis is 1 unit. Okay, so you can see the magic phrase coming out twice. I call it the magic phrase, but it's actually as many as. Okay, so whenever you see the word or the phrase as many as, the person after the as many as always have 1 unit. Right, so now we're given a value. Value for whom? For Louis only. Alright, he have 96 game cards. This belongs to Louis. Find the average. So this question, your child need to know what is average. Finding average of the game cards each boy has. Quite straightforward question. But as I mentioned, if your child uses model, he will be stunned because he doesn't know how to draw out Bob. Because Bob have 2 sets of units. Okay, so we're going to draw out the table in a while. So number 1, identify the units for each boy. Did we have that already? Yes, we did. So we have Bob 2 units and then Ali 1 unit. And then Bob again 3 units and then Louis 1 unit. So we have this. Identify who repeats. Did we identify who repeated in the story? We have. It is Bob. Bob repeated himself. So draw out the box. Okay, we're going to draw out the box. So repeated identity box is very easy. Just take note of how many people the question actually says or gives. Okay, so we have 3 people in the story. So we draw a box. Then we draw 3 columns because there are 3 boys in this story. Okay, like this. So we start off with Bob. I put there B. Then we have Ali. We put there A. And then we have Louis. We put there L. Okay, not BCA, but just a box to indicate all the units later. I usually cut it up into 3 columns. Okay, then we are going to fill it up with the information given, okay, from the question. Okay, so we go here. Bob has twice as many game cards as Ali. So Bob, how many unit? Bob have 2 unit. Ali, how many unit? 1 unit. This is my first sentence. So we are done. Done. Okay, draw a line. Then the second sentence. And 3 units. So Bob have 3 units. As many as Louis. Louis is 1 unit. We are done. The last row is usually to tell us the final units. This last row is to tell us the final unit after we make some changes. What changes do we have to make? So let's look back. Draw out the box. The one who repeat, you have to change it to be the same units. Okay, so we look at Bob. Bob have 2 units, and then Bob have 3 units. We must make Bob to have only one same unit, which means change it to the lowest common multiple. Okay, so times each other, times 3 times 2, which is actually 6. Okay, so whatever I do, this is another magic information to remember. Whatever I do to a box in the row, the next box in the row must do the same. Here times 3, here must also times 3. Here times 2, here must also times 2. Okay, here I get 6 unit. Here 6 unit. So here, right, 6 unit. Okay, here it becomes 3 units. So the final unit is 3 unit. Here becomes 2 units. So the final unit is 2 units. Okay, now question say that Louis have 96 game cards, which means 2 unit is actually 96. Agree? Okay. Now I want to know, find the average number of game cards each boy have, which means I want to know the total first. So 6 plus 3 plus 2 give me 11 units. Find the total first, then we divide it by the number of boys for the average. So we have not completed this question from this information given here. 2 unit is 96. 1 unit is 96 over 2. This gives me 48. We don't stop there. We find 11 units. Okay, 11 units is 48 times 11. Alright, so this gives me 528. Do we stop there? We do not stop there because question asks for average number. So we take 528 divided by 3 boys. And this will give me 176. This is the answer. Okay, so I hope this is clear. This is easy. Okay, this is repeated identity, concept 1 of the must know PSLE problem sums math concept. So I hope you can try this question at home to guide your child, to coach your child. Okay, so if you find this video useful, beneficial, please share this video so that other parents and students can benefit as well. Okay, this has been Teacher Hidayah of Genius Young Minds, where we help your child score in math within a very short period of time. Goodbye.